everybody. I just got off my flight coming from San Jose to Burbank. I went to see a very special friend that I have a lot of fun seeing every time I see them, so therefore it was a great day. The only problem is, once I got off my flight, I ended up in, you guessed it, the Burbank airport. And of course, an Uber out here is somewhere more or less around $92 right now, and I just feel like that's not worth it at all. Like, I just feel like there's so much more things I could do with $92 other than sit in some fucking stupid Uber in Burbank. So I'm just gonna walk home, but it's gonna be great because Burbank is really safe and it's like really pretty and it's at sunset. So honestly, I'm gonna have a really, really pleasant and nice walk home, and I hope that you'll have fun joining me on my walk home from the airport, because I'm hoping that I run into Ellen. Yes, Ellen DeGeneres, because she makes her show there, and I heard that sometimes she goes outside for a little, you know what I'm saying, so you never know. Alright, so as I'm walking, I'm listening to a lot of Bo Burnham songs, and I really, really like the one where he says something about how he could have fed a family of four for 40 fucking fortnights. 40 fucking fortnights. I don't know why. It's so relatable for some reason, but I don't know why it's so relatable. Like, I really don't know why. I have no idea. So I don't know your opinion on this, but bro, these headphones with the strings on them sound way more intense than the AirPods ever have. Like, even if my AirPods are like fucking brand new, fully charged, they never sound as clear as when I have the cord headphones in. Like, is it just me? I swear the cord headphones sound so much better. Like, literally, why'd they even make AirPods? Like, what was that even for? It's just like a weird tech gadget so we can feel like we're living in the future. It's fucking unnecessary. Music goes straight through the wire. Doesn't need to bounce off the air and fucking... No, the wire. The music goes straight through. It's so clear. Crystal fucking clear. So, right now I really like this boy that I've been hanging out with for a while, and I really, really like him. Like, you know, like, I really have feelings for him. Like, he makes me so happy, and I find him so attractive, and just really, like, I don't know, just feel a lot of very positive romantic feelings for this person. And that's so great. Like, that's literally such a fucking amazing thing. But, like, I just had, like, the last relationship that I was in with a guy was, like, so weird. Like, the dude was so weird. Like, literally so fucking weird. Like, it just so weird. Like, first it started, like, literally just so fucking weird in so many ways I can't even fucking explain, but just, like, such a fucking weirdo. And, like, one day he, like, like, I kind of stopped talking to him because he was, like, such a fucking weirdo. Like, he didn't have a job. He lived with his mom. And, like, he was just a fucking asshole to, like, everybody around him, like, all the time. And they would, like, complain about not having a job. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure the reason that you don't have a job is because you're literally an asshole. And every time anybody considers hiring you, they're like, oh, wait, no, this dude's an absolute fucking asshole. So, yeah. That dude was a fucking piece of shit. And, but he was also, like, so weird and so deeply insecure. I don't think I've ever met anyone that was this insecure in my entire life. This kid, one day he, like, calls me out of nowhere and he's like, hey, how have you been? And I'm just like, I don't really want to hear from you that much, but I will entertain this vaguely because you still have one of my, an item of mine that I want back. And so I'm talking to him for like a couple seconds and he says a bunch of dumb shit, and the whole time I'm just thinking like, whoa, this dude is like dumb. Like, this dude is like dumb. His name was Johnny and he was stupid, like dumb, like literally low IQ, like literally like he has like his brain didn't develop past like 8, like so dumb. And he goes, so what have you been up to lately? And I was like, I didn't really know, like I didn't really like have anything to say to him except for like what I was actually doing, which is just like working a lot. So I was just like, oh, I've just like been working a lot, like nothing like too crazy. Like I guess he was expecting me to be like, I found a really, really great boyfriend and we're so in love. What about you? Like, I don't know what kind of like weirdo immature bullshit he was expecting me to say, but I was just like, oh, I've just been fucking working a lot because that's what I do. And then his response was, who gives a fuck about work? And he gets all offended, like he gets defensive, like he acts like I insulted him, like he acts like I literally tried to insult him, like I was trying to offend him or something. Then he starts like freaking out, like, yeah, who gives a fuck if you can work? Like, who gives a fuck about money? Like, all you fucking care about is money, just work. Like, you're just fucking obsessed with work and you're just obsessed with money. Like, all you fucking care about is making money. Like, what about exercise? What about being able to run a mile? You know, I eat like shit and I can still run a mile. I eat gummy worms every single day and I can still run a mile. It was literally the weirdest fucking conversation I've ever had in my entire life with an adult man. And I literally do, you know, and it was the weirdest fucking conversation I had ever had with an adult man ever. Like, I say that I'm working a lot, and because he's like an unemployed loser, he thinks that like that was me like putting a stab at him of just like, oh, like, fuck you. And even though it had nothing to do with that, and there's no real reason why he doesn't have a job other than the fact he's an asshole, dude, it was so mind-blowing. So I'm like, okay, so like you had this person in your life like willing to like date you or at least be your friend, but no, you decide to be such a fucking asshole to them that they don't want you in your life, so you just like ruin everything in your own life. Like, does that really actually feel good at all? Like, I just do not understand guys. I just don't understand guys, like, at all. So stop talking to that other boy, but dating in LA is like seriously so hard. Like, I totally stopped talking to that guy, but seriously, like, how the fuck do you even meet a person that like has that kind of personality within them? Like, it's so weird. Like, people in LA are so weird. I think it's because of like so many people get like so caught up, like so many people have like met people that are like so caught up in like being something that they're not, so they, you know, like, so I feel like sometimes people in LA have difficulty reading each other, but I think that, you know, we're all still like people, like we can still communicate, but it's fucking insane, like just the, I don't know, this shit out here. I think it's like so many of like the guys out here are like so insecure just because of the fact that like, you know, like out here, like there are like super rich famous guys and super rich famous girls, and like I feel like the guys are just like so insecure out here because they feel like their only like place, unless they're just like genuinely like a secure person and are fucked in the head, but like some dudes that are like fucked in the head here, they like think that like their only place is to like be like the way that rappers like talk about women, and like rappers talk about women because of the fact that like women use rappers to get places, and to the point where it kind of annoys them. But I feel like these guys in LA, they like to treat women like they're a rapper without doing any of the work or any of the talent or any of the creativity or anything that like a rapper would do. They want to just straight up be an asshole, like, and like they think that if they're not like that, then they aren't gonna be cool like the rapper dude. Like they think like, oh well, like in this one song, fucking Lil whatever the fuck said, fuck any bitch that's nice to me, then I'ma do that shit too, because, you know, he's fucking cool and my homie thinks he's cool, and you know all the fucking outlet care about is what the fucking homies think. Like, so yeah, like dating out here gets really hard because some of these dudes are like full-blown psycho, but they know how to like look really good and how to like approach you. Like they know how to like look good and like approach you and like not come off as like so scary. But like honestly, they're the scariest when they're all just contrived, like the type of dudes that they don't want to like, they're just these weird dude in LA, they just want to like ride another dude's dick, like they don't want to fucking like do shit, they just want to like appear the way that other people appear to them, but instead they're just appearing like a complete douche face. Major cringe. But on another note, I started seeing this other boy who's so cute, and it's going really well, and he's really nice, and he's like super communicative, and I don't know what makes him different. I mean, I don't know, maybe he's just like all around like a better person, but I'm really excited about him because he's super nice, he's great to communicate with. Like I've never met a guy like this in my entire life. I've never met a guy in my entire life where I can like communicate a feeling to them without them turning it into like, oh, you're such a bitch, oh, it's because this, you're a bitch, you feel anything, oh my god. And I feel like they're almost emulating like what they see on TV of just like, oh, my girlfriend is so annoying. Like I feel like they're almost emulating something they see on TV. Am I wrong? That like they don't know like what, like they don't just like feel like for themselves. They're just like, this is how a man is supposed to be, or else I will not be man. Yeah, I don't know, I think it's pretty weird, but the guy that I've seen, he's super great, super smart, super amazing. I'm like so excited. Like I really like him a lot. He makes me so happy and horny and just excited. It feels so good to feel.